This is your 15-minute morning yoga flow, a somatic practice that builds focus and energy to get you going for the rest of the day without that caffeine crash. So grab your mat, find a spot, and let's flow. Hey, welcome in. This morning is a somatic yoga practice, and somatic yoga focuses on the experience of poses. So we aren't necessarily looking for perfect poses here. This is about building energy and focusing on the movement and what it feels like in the body. So if you have a drink, put it next to you, and let's welcome in these first few breaths of our morning practice. Come into a seated position and breathe in deep. Inhaling into the lungs, into the belly, exhale out through the lips. Inhale again, nice and big. Belly and lungs expand. And exhale. Perfect. As you get comfortable in your seat, we're going to practice a pranayama, a breathwork exercise. So having your hand like this, let's close the forefinger and middle fingers down, leaving that ring finger and pinky finger and thumb out. We're going to use that to slide the left nostril close and breathe into the right channel of our nostril, inhaling in. Filling the lungs and belly with air. Exhale, thumb closes the right nostril. Breathe out through the left. Perfect. This alternate nostril breathing. And switch. Ring finger and pinky on that left nostril. Breathing in. And exhale, switch. Let the breath empty the body before switching and breathing in again. And switch. Hand comes down to the side. Natural cycles of breath come in here. Starting to build that warmth in the body already, which is the purpose of that pranayama. Let the shoulders roll down and back, sitting up straighter like we're pressing our back against this invisible wall. And exhale, just let it come out. This left forearm slides down on the ground, right arm reaches up overhead. Big twist here for the morning. And I want us to move with the movement of breath. So inhale to make that switch to the opposite side, and exhale, really extend into this pose. Maybe even rotate the wrist. Inhale to switch, keeping your breath and body moving. Inhale, switch. Exhale to breathe out fully. Just keep going with the flow of your breath. Inhale, transition. Exhale, settle in. Come up into standing. Nice little head rolls. Maybe a nice little sigh comes out as well. It's your morning, so whatever feels good and gets you into your morning, embody that here. Let's transition into an all fours position. So hands underneath those shoulders. We're gonna spread the knees out a little bit wider than our hips. Drop the belly, carve the nose up for some wide-legged cat-cows. Exhale, push into the palms, dome the spine, and tuck that chin in. Once again, we're guiding that breath into the body, and the mind is going to catch up and be able to focus. Once we do, just keep this flow moving. Kiss the toes together, spread the knees out wider if you need to, and let's move into some hip circles. Moving clockwise or counterclockwise. Maybe nestling in the hips between the feet before you move back into the circular motion. Really using our morning to keep our focus on not just what feels good, but also what exploration looks like. Because I've been in a space of needing to get out of my own head and go ahead in opposite way with the hips and just stay rooted in the present. And nothing does this quite like movement, being able to focus on these asanas, these yoga poses, and how the mind follows along. Go ahead and return the knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes and press into the palms. We're going to hover the knees just above the earth, gazing between the palms. Breathe in here. Exhale. Let that warmth build. Breathe in again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Letting that warmth keep building by using our breath into the nostrils. Exhale, drop the head, gazing between the legs. And inhale, gaze between the palms. We're going to cross right leg over left, left over right, and vine the legs up as we walk to the front of the mat into our Uttanasana, our forward bend. Drop the body, drop the head. And root to rise. Our arms are going to be lifted, rising up, up, up. Palms pressed together, gaze past them. And exhale, hands come to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And here we're just going to rub the hands, warming them up. Getting that warmth from the outside in. Place the hand over chest, hand over belly. Breathe into this. And out. Have a soft bend in the knees. And we can drop the arms. Just move left to right, kind of swinging. Having the hands in a fist, just to gently tap the body as you move back and forth. Focusing on this movement. Back and forth. Slowly start to rock till you come back into a steady position. Arms to the side. And this time we're coming into Samastitihi. Toes and heels together, legs zipped up. Arms rise, we breathe in. Palms come together. Exhale, fold. Head hangs. Inhale, we lift the heart to horizon. Breath in. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, soften the knee. Arms reach up. Palms come together. Chest lifts, breathe in. Cleansing breath. Exhale, framing the foot. Stepping it back, we're moving into a plank. Just like that. Exhale, release it down. Untuck the toes. Inhale to lift. That belly, that chest is all lifted up as if it could reach up to the sky. Exhale, tuck the toes. Adho Mukha Shavasana, our downward facing dog here. Cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the lips. Inhale, look past the palm. Step the right foot forward. Crescent lunge here. Palms coming together. Gaze up. Exhale, frame. Step it back into your plank. Breath in, pushing through the palms, bringing the heels back. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck the toes. Breathing out through the lips. Find your balance in between the left and right palm, in between the left and right sides of the feet, the balls of the feet, the toes. Finding that balance in the breath. Inhale, look up. And whatever foot you used last to cross over, use the opposite. And if you don't remember, it's whichever one feels a little off. Like I haven't used this one before. Go with that. Meet me back. Forward bend. And inhale, halfway lift, bringing the heart to the horizon. Exhale, fold. Push through the feet, bend through the knees, arms rise. Palms coming together. And exhale, hands to heart. Anjali Mudra here. Noticing your breath start to pick up that warmth, this Agni, which is this inner fire deep in the belly. Start to build that energy in the body. And this is exactly why we need morning rituals like this. Practices that keep this warmth. I like to say, remind our body that it's alive. where we can have this space to explore what feels good to us freely without any judgment. Just feels so good. Warm the hands up again. And inhale, we rise, lifting the arms up, palms come together. Exhale, fold. Dropping the head. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale to fold down. Right foot steps back, our crescent lunge here. Palms come together, looking up at the sun. Exhale, frame. This time we're going to keep the right hand down. Left arm twist up to the sky. Rotate the wrist. Maybe take arm circles today. Before framing, stepping it back, moving into that plank. This time we're going to move with breath. Inhale for a plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the face up even higher this time. Exhale, tuck the toes. Neck is soft here. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Inhale, look forward. Right knee comes, plant the foot, soften down on the left and reaching up. Perfect. Exhale, frame. Take your twist, right arm reaching up. And explore arm circles, wrist rotations, maybe spreading the fingers or balling them like a fist. Framing the foot. Come back into our plank. Nice and strong here. Lift that core by pulling up those pelvic floor muscles. Exhale, release all together. Three breaths here, moving into downward facing dog. Focusing on this inner fire from deep in the belly. Stoke it as you bring that breath in through the nostrils. And exhale out through the lips. Inhale, look forward. This time we walk as we want to the front of the mat. So maybe tiptoes, maybe zigzags. Fold. Inhale, heart lifts, halfway lifting. Exhale. Push through the feet, arms rise. And exhale, meet me back, hands to heart center. Breathing out. Maybe let the shoulders sag down the body, giving ourselves a nice little reset as we come back into this standing position. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Let the head come as close as it can to the legs, even if you have to bend into the knees to do so. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we move into chair, bending into the knees, arms lift, parallel to the ears. You got this. Shift that weight back into the heels if you have to. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Begin to twist as you breathe out over to the left. You got this. Building that fire. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Twist over to the right. Option to expand the arms like a bird if you need to. Come back to the center. Chair. Exhale, fold. Hands come down to the mat. We step the right foot back, followed by the left foot, coming into this plank. And then come down into all fours. Perfect. Let's spread the knees out wide and go back into these hip circles. Kind of breaking up this tension in the lower back. And this time, as you do, I want you to really move the hips. So inhale, lift that tailbone, and exhale, almost like you're scooping with the tailbone. Getting that spine into it. And maybe even your head, if it feels good. We're anchored through the knees and through the palms, so we're able to move how we want. Go the opposite way. And that breath is still our foundation here. So breathing in and out. Come back into all fours. Left hand centers, right arm reaches up, and exhale to thread. Extend the left arm to the front of the mat. Let's make sure those hips are over the knees, breathing into the belly here. Exhale, melt into your morning. Notice what's happening in the palms. Notice the warmth in the chest and how that energy spirals out from belly, from chest, out through the fingertips and the toes. Slide the left hand back. We switch sides. Inhale, left arm extends up. Exhale to thread. Right arm extends to the front of the mat. Breathe in here. Push into the palms, come into all fours. We lift the toes off the mat, cross the legs, fully extending to a seated pose. Toes lifted up. Just take a moment to press in through the sides of the hip. Adjust yourself. Palms lifted, let them come together. And exhale, we hinge at the hips. We're folding, just like we did with standing. Grabbing at the feet, the ankles, the legs, or the lap. You have options. The most important thing is that that head is dropping down and heavy. And the neck is soft. Maybe breaking up some of that tension by shaking it no. Nodding it yes. But most importantly, focusing on that breath. Breathe in. Nothing but focus on the breath now. And now hands go to where they feel comfortable, whether that's on the feet or the ankles or on those knees. But we're going to wrap our hands around our legs. So right hand stays, left arm sweeps back behind you, opening up like a door. Exhale to hinge back forward. Inhale, opposite arm. Gaze is following these fingertips. Inhale. In yoga, our drishti, or our point of concentration, is something that we use along with asanas, along with yoga poses, and keep flowing with your breath back and forth between this twist. And it's to keep our focus on one point. So if we're using this practice to build energy to focus, our concentration, our gaze is just as important. Fold it down here before slowly lifting up and reclining onto the mat. Nice big stretch here. Maybe we didn't get one before we left the bed, but reach the arms up, zip the legs together and point the toes. Big stretch. Before exhale, bending into the knees. Nice hug. Rocking back and forth. Letting this warmth, this energy and focus come back into our body and just seal everything that we've practiced today. Drop the feet on the mat and open the legs up into a bound angle position. And you can use your fist underneath your thighs if you need a little bit extra cushion. Hands on the legs or on your body in a way that feels comfortable to you. And let's breathe in into the belly. Open mouth exhale. Shoulder blades relax into the earth. The back of the head relaxes into the earth. Again, breath in. And exhale. Hands can fall wherever they may. Breathe out. Just let this reminder be something that you carry with you for your morning. You can wake up with the sun and choose to be who you want to be. You can change your mind. You can choose to love yourself. You are not in trouble. You are a gift. All these things that, a million little things that come into our mind and we forget. We are the gift. We can love ourselves. So focus on these things this morning. the breath start to be as natural as it can. Exhale deep, 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 even deeper than you have before. Let's close the legs together. Roll over to our sides. Nice sigh comes with it here. It's necessary. Before pushing up, coming into an easy seated position. Just how we began, we will close for this morning. Last body rolls or head rolls that are needed. And arms lift, palms come together where we seal our practice for this morning. Wishing you the best morning, the best day today, and if you ever need mornings like this where you can feel this reset, where you can have this energy, then you know you can come back to practices like this one. All right, if you love this flow, support your girl and show some love by subscribing, and I will see you guys back on the mat next week. Peace.